Birmingham is definitely a much more defensive stalwart team, even though they got blown out their first, not just blown out, completely shut out their first game of the season. Atlanta completely undefeated. Now, on the defensive ends of the ball, we have Sharon Blaze for the Atlanta Rough Riders, the defensive tackle for the team, holding it down, our little Pokemorph Arcanine. And also for the Birmingham Steel, we have very late a 7th round draft pick in Valerie Durandal for the Birmingham Steel, the cornerback. Let's see how well they can handle each other. Fusco, though, gets knocked out of bounds after a 25-yard pass. Paradis back to pass. There goes King. King just running it down the field. Finally getting tackled by Hunted after a 19-yard gain. Incomplete pass for Paradis, not getting enough time. Trying to go to Fusco again. This time Murphy getting it. Durandal lining up down on the south side of your screen. They're not even bothering to pass it her way, and with good reason. She has the speed to make them pay for it. Durandal lining up against Fusco this time around. Instead of throwing it up north. Incomplete pass, and that's where their drive comes to an end from the 34, deciding to try to go for the kick to put points on the board. But it might be good. Just inside that left upright. 51 yards on the kick. A lot of fiery offense for Atlanta, but not enough to sustain them further on into their drive, getting stalled at the 34-yard line. Paradis this time around, though, getting a nice run from the 2, getting it to the 29-yard line. Klein weaving in and out. Klein getting a healthy 8 yards. As I said, they're right there in the middle is Sharon Blaze. Fackrell getting the 2-yard gain, but Fackrell going down. Might come back a little bit later, depending on if they manage to hold on to the load management. Good. Taking over control, deciding to run it up himself, getting 6 yards on the ground. Kamara gives it up to Klein. There goes Sharon Blaze getting his name called. 1-yard loss. Kamara deciding to run it up himself off the QB sneak out of the shotgun. 1st and 10. Bunch formation, pitch out to Skandrick. Nothing going. No gain on that one. Rickberg on the tackle. Coming from pro formation up to Klein. Klein getting nothing. Blaze once again with the tackle, this time for a loss. Kamara deciding to go out of the shotgun. Incomplete pass. 4th down. For Birmingham. Birmingham kicking it off. Trying to get good defensive field position. Scott, though, threatening them, getting it to the 19, still within the 20-yard line. Will still register as an under 20 punt for Birmingham. Quick incomplete pass from Paradis to Roethlisberger. Durandal once again lining up across from Fusco. King making people miss. King is dangerous. Hudson getting the tackle after a 20-yard gain. King this time getting completely stuffed by Brissett. Oh, Valerie Durandal getting injured on that one. Getting the 1st down yardage. 7 yards. Again, a tackle from Brissett. And sure enough, Durandal is out of the game, and they are going to go after her replacement in Brooks. Here comes the pressure. Burkhead off of the screen. 3rd and 6 after a 4-yard gain. Brooks lining across from Fusco. And again, as I said, they're definitely going to start picking on her replacement now. They know that Durandal is a shutdown corner, and if she's not on the field, go after their man. 2nd and 8. King getting a 2-yardage out of there. Here comes the screen again. This time they got it scouted out. 1-yard loss. 3rd and 9. Paradis back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Paradis just out of the outstretched hands of Sombrero. 4th and 9. They might have the leg for this. Moncrief going for a lengthy kick from the 37-yard line. It is good. 54 yards. Kickoff going off. Birmingham hoping to try and get a chance to put some more points on the board. Put any points on the board. Paradis getting a 25-yard return, getting it to the 26-yard line. Kamara trying to develop something. Here comes Klein getting a nice 12-yard gain, bringing it to the 38-yard line. Durandal is back in the game, and you know she is definitely going to be pissed. Pitch out to Fackrell, but Fackrell immediately losing 3 yards on that play. Kamara back to pass. Kamara to Mack. Is a return to the Mack, getting a 6-yard gain, 3rd and 7. See if they can get the drive going. Here it goes to Skandrick. Skandrick off of the draw play, getting just enough to keep the chains moving. From the I formation, here it comes. Kamara, hand off to Klein. Klein making people miss, getting it near the sticks, near the marker. 2nd and 1 Birmingham in Atlanta territory. But that is how the first quarter comes to an end. So far, it has been all knotted up, basically. Even though they have a 6-point lead, it is not a daunting one. Only 2 pass attempts, for Birmingham. Birmingham decided to do more of the ground game. 44 yards on the ground, 81 yards passing for Atlanta, and only 20 seconds of difference when it comes down to time of possession. So honestly, this is going to be an interesting thing when it comes down to the wire. Let's go and start the second quarter now. 2nd and 1, hand off to Klein. Klein weaving his way in. Klein tackled by Hull after a 7-yard gain, bringing them closer and closer and closer to field goal position. Klein once again gets their name called. Klein, another nice run, 7 yards, 2nd and 3 from the 28-yard line. This time to Skandrick. They're using the running game. The running game is working wonders for them, despite the stout front line defense of the Rough Riders. Fackrell only getting a good 3 yards. Blaze getting the tackle on that one, 2nd and 7. Trap formation. Skandrick this time gets it to the sticks. 3rd and 1. 3rd and inches, basically. Tight formation, goal line formation. Fackrell this time. They are dangerous inside. 4-yard line for Atlanta. Atlanta has to step up. Klein gets it to the red zone. It gets into the end zone, but there's a flag on the play. Ooh, illegal procedure pushes them back 5 yards. Kamara, 3rd passing attempt. This time gets it to Lee. Touchdown. Toe taps inside the end zone. Touchdown, the Kamara to Lee connection. 74 yards to the end zone. Capped off with the point after giving them a 7-6 lead. Birmingham putting up a lot of fight, doing it mostly on the ground. As long as their defense can hold up, they might be able to keep the pace of this game working out in their favor. Nice kick to Boyle. Boyle takes it out of the end zone. Boyle passes the 25, gets it to the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for Atlanta. Paradis back to pass. Paradis up the middle. Incomplete pass. But there is a flag on the play. This time it's a personal foul. Probably unsportsmanlike conduct on that one. King takes it out of the backfield. Gets a 10-yard gain out of that one. Durandal lined up across Heath. Here comes the blitz. Throws it to Heath. Heath manages to... Oh, no, that's Fusco. Crossing the defenders on that one. That crossing route. 47 yards for the touchdown. Getting the lead back almost immediately. Got the defenders' wires crossed. Missed the tackle, and there you had it. 47 yards for the touchdown. Birmingham once again having to start back from a 6-point deficit with 10.5 minutes left to go in the quarter. Kamara with a pitch out to Klein. Klein getting stuffed at the line by Galladay. This time rocking 4 wide receiver set. Klein once again getting his name called. Pushed out of bounds. 3rd and 7. This flag on the play. Delay of game, and they are shooting themselves in the foot. Another flag on the play. Birmingham dropping back to pass. Incomplete pass. Who was that on? Offsides Atlanta. Birmingham getting those 5 yards back and getting a free play on the play. And they still go incomplete. 4th and 7. Green with the punt. Higbee with the punter to beat. Higbee getting stopped at the 28-yard line, but doing enough damage to start them off in field goal range. Fumble! Giving the ball back to Birmingham. Maybe they get a chance. Another shot at taking the lead before the end of the half. This time to Klein. Klein, though, stuffed at the line by McLeod. 3rd and 6 for Birmingham. Birmingham definitely got to step up. Going for the screen, but Klein once again stuffed, and we're right back to a 3 and out. Hopefully this time they can prevent a long return like they failed to do in their previous punt. This time Scott getting stopped just shy of the 25, starting from their own 24, Atlanta. And it looks like we might have an encroachment play. And again, Birmingham kicking themselves while they're down. Randall lined up this time with Fusco, but instead they're going to Croft off the reverse. Tight end reverse getting the first down on that one. Another screenplay, this time to King. King getting stopped after a 2-yard gain. Let's get another pitch out to Fowler. Fowler getting stopped finally, this time by Scott. 3rd and 5 to Randall and Heath. Line up across from each other, but it's time to pitch out to King. King getting stopped. 4th and 3. As we said, here comes the defense just deciding to show out. Oh, but a flag on the play. This might be coming back. This could also give them a first down. We'll see in a second. Offsides, Birmingham. Again, shooting themselves in the foot, giving up a free first down to the Rough Riders. You do not want to bail out this team. Pitch out to King. King weaving in. King getting just enough past the marker. 1st and 10. Paradis back to pass. Paradis up there to Fusco. Brissett with the tackle after a 4-yard gain. Working trips right, deciding to pitch to King. King managing to make it through, getting pushed out of bounds after getting past the marker. Atlanta is just methodical about this right now. King, once again, another run, this time for 5 yards. You know, they are definitely playing the clock game. Right now, though, Atlanta losing, honestly, the clock management game, but Nothing in the air whatsoever for Birmingham. 89 yards on the ground, but nothing in the air for Birmingham. On the defensive side of things, Durandal not getting her name called all too often. Blaze with 4 tackles from that position. Durandal lining up with Fusco. Fusco, just a screen to King. King finally getting caught. Pushed out of bounds at the 8. Devin Miller, though, losing out on that one. Cope pulls up a little shy with that hamstring pull. Paradis to Fusco. Brissett once again with the tackle. King this time losing yardage after a 2-yard loss. And so far it looks like Birmingham is satisfied with giving the time to Atlanta, and it does not work out in their favor, giving up a touchdown. Now 19-7 Atlanta with only 30 seconds left in the half. Moncrief with a good field goal kick. I don't know if Birmingham's offense is high-powered enough to march down the field with all 3 timeouts in tow in 30 seconds. We'll have to see. Thirty seconds left. Kamara deciding to go for the screen. Missing his halfback on that one. On the screen. This time we're rocking 4 wide receiver set, but losing yardage on the screen. Birmingham still not wanting to give up, calling the timeout. Kamara getting pressure. Kamara getting sacked by Goodwin and deciding to just let the time roll out. Birmingham down by 13, only throwing 7 passes that whole half, getting 16 yards out of it, barely a 2-yard per attempt average compared to an 8-yard per attempt average for Atlanta. Atlanta doing the numbers on their end. Nearly getting, also, don't forget it, nearly getting 5 yards per carry as well. So this is going to be an impressive run if Birmingham knows how to turn things around. So far, Atlanta not even punting once that whole half. Just telling you how good their team and how efficient their team is right about now. They did have a turnover, though. So hopefully the defense can step up for Birmingham and get the steal, something more substantial. Moving forward, we have Atlanta kicking off in the second half. Starting it from the 25. Kamara gets it off to Klein. Klein making people miss, getting a good start to the third quarter. 11 yards for Birmingham. Kamara dropping back to pass. An incomplete pass. Their 8th pass of the night, and it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Birmingham Steel. This time handing it off to Klein. Klein getting tackled by Beatard. Pitch out to Klein. Klein getting stopped shy of the first down marker. 4th and 2. This is what happens when you don't have a passing game. And honestly, that's one of the reasons why it's a little bit easier to pick on them. Because it's not that their defense is bad. It's that if you can't keep the offense off the field, then your defense will just continue to get broken down. Durandal getting her first tackle of the game after a 6-yard gain for King. Roethlisberger getting caught just past the marker, pushed back before progress. Says no. This time to King right up the middle. They could just sit back and just pick you apart. Your team is going to get tired after a while. Here comes a blitz. Fusco Tackled by Rogers on that one. Trips right. Heath. Brought down by Brissett. Paradis, hand off to King. King getting stopped behind the lines by Gideon. 3rd and 6 from the 38. Paradis, here comes the blitz. Incomplete pass. Durandal doing great work to defend that pass. Moncrief going to have a lengthy kick. 55 yards. Does he have it in him? He does. 23-7, down by 16. Birmingham can still already a flag on the play on the kickoff. You know that's got to be a legal procedure somewhere down the line. Offsides. Honestly, I don't know why you would even accept it. You're not really going to kick it any shorter, but you're going to kick it from the 40. Sure enough, right back past the end zone. Just ran it back. Not really helping anything, but hey, it's whatever. Fackrell. Nice 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4 for Birmingham. Pitch out to Klein. Klein, oh, getting stuffed after a 2-yard gain. They got to get this first down. They have not been converting on 3rd down nearly as efficiently as we would like. And sure enough, there goes Klein. Goodwin off the blitz, getting a 3-yard loss. 4th and 5 and giving it up 3 and out immediately. Fumble! But Higbee managing to recover. Or no! They lost it! Birmingham has life! I didn't see them do their little yeah dance, so I couldn't see that. Klein. Blaze getting the tackle, but only after giving up the first down. Kamara, hand off to Klein. Klein getting pushed out of bounds after a 10-yard gain, bringing them in 1st and goal. There is a chance to put another score on the board. Klein with the fumble. Birmingham managing to recover that one. Scandrick dipping outside, getting another touchdown on the board for Birmingham. Making it 13-23. Down by 9 with 5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Birmingham having new life after that fumble off of the punt and after they went 3 and out in the process. Boyle. Taking it to the 33-yard line after a 24-yard return. Fowler getting stuffed by Coyle. 2nd and 10. Paradis this time dropping back to pass. Going up the middle. Roethlisberger fumbled again. But Atlanta this time, I know it. They recovered it on this one. Gets to Croft. Murphy getting the tackle after a 6-yard gain. Their passing game is just relentless right now. King breaking tackles and getting it up 5 yards until Brissett gets the stop. Durandal, our little bunny girl up top, pushed out of bounds after a 5-yard gain. Paradis to Fowler. Fowler this time getting stopped by Miller after a 4-yard loss. 3rd and 9. Atlanta. Flag on the play of the middle to Heath. Lawrence with the tackle on this one, stopping him shy. Illegal procedure. Birmingham decides to decline. Says, we don't want to give them another chance to get a first down. Force them to kick. It's good. 26-14 Atlanta. Down by 12. Another touchdown will put them closer and closer and closer. But time is now going to be the enemy. This one kicked just short. Paradis taking it at least to the 21. Let's see what Birmingham can do. Birmingham deciding to keep it on the ground. Klein getting a lot of yardage on that one. 14 yards, getting him to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for Birmingham. Fumble and, oh, gets stripped. Kamara gets stripped. Oh, no.
Second down.
Kamara stripped at the wrong time. Wrong time to have a turnover. Durandal with the tackle. Blaze with 5 tackles on his own. Oh, this is going to be clutch for Birmingham, but they have to get stops. And that's not how you do it. Burkhead running it across the field. You get a 10-yard gain. 1st and 10 for Atlanta. A touchdown here would break their heart. Coyle getting a stop. 1-yard loss. 2nd and 11 Atlanta. Pitch out right there to King. King getting more yards. 4 yards on that one. Salter with a stop. 3rd and 7. Paradis back to pass. Paradis to Roethlisberger. Getting it just past the marker. Hoo boy. Here comes King, and there you go. Touchdown Atlanta. 32-14, down by 18 points so far. Make it 19 if they manage to get this one through the uprights, and they do.
It's good.
Right back at it again. Birmingham once again trying to get some momentum. 12:38 left in the game, down by 3 total scores. They gotta push through. They gotta pressure their defense. Kamara decided to hand it off to Fackrell again. 3-yard gain, but the flag on the play this might come back. It is a legal block. Trying that one more time. Kamara back to pass. Another incomplete pass. Kamara might just have to step their game up. Nice little screen to Klein. Klein getting 5 yards on that one and the benefit of stopping the clock. Kamara again with a handoff to Klein. Klein, did he get it? He did. They just let him get past the marker. Blaze with the tackle, though. Not really spreading out the defense on this one. Klein stuffed, getting a 2-yard gain just from forward momentum alone. Pitch out to Scandrick. Scandrick! Getting it to the marker, but, oh, offensive holding. That's going to hurt you every single time. Scandrick just getting a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 15. Kamara from the shotgun. Kamara. Incomplete pass. Opting to punt it away. Ten minutes left in the game, but it's going to be hard to see where this is going to turn out to be. A comeback in the making like we just saw with our last game. Pitch out to King. King stopped in the backfield, but again, time is the enemy. It's going to continue to tick away. Just keeping it on the ground is definitely what they need to keep doing. Burkhead getting stopped by Brissett, but again, that clock keeps ticking. 3rd and 8. 8.5 left in the game. Paradis deciding to drop back and pass this time. Gets it to Fusco. Fusco tackled by Brissett. Clock still running. First down did not need to happen. Fowler finding open space. 6-yard gain for Atlanta. Pitch out to King. King once again finding more open space. Hudson after a 2-yard gain getting the stop. Here comes the QB sneak with Paradis getting 9 yards and keeping the defense on the field. Another sneak. Another 6-yard gain. Burkhead again getting more yards and yards. 11-yard gain. to the 21. 1st and 10 Atlanta. 5 minutes left in the game. And off to Fowler. Fowler getting stopped. Fowler doing the smart thing, staying in bounds, refusing to get pushed out. Clock still ticking. A little bit more than 4 minutes left in the game. King getting pushed out of bounds, getting the clock to stop. But as we said, right now, it's likely a foregone conclusion. 4 minutes, 14 seconds left. King, 2-yard gain, gets it to the 7-yard line. Pitch out to King. King stopped at the line. 3rd and goal. But they did all the damage. Only 2 minutes left, and they're down by 22. 3 touchdowns does not look like it's going to be in the cards for Birmingham. Oh, illegal block. And Birmingham just continues to beat themselves up. Illegal block in the back on the touchback. And there goes the interception to Rowe. Prevents the pick 6, but it is over. And there's the touchdown. It is done.
It's good.
43-14. My word. 2 minutes left. This is a rout. I would say right now it's just a foregone conclusion. Birmingham needs to step up their offensive game. I think that's something that the coach is going to have to tweak later on down the line, just to rely a little bit more on the passing game, because their running game is great, but if you don't find yourself in the lead, then there's no reason to keep it going. And honestly, at this point in time, I don't see a reason.
Incomplete. 3rd down.
3rd down. And the sack does not help. 4th and 18, decide to just kick it away. You're down by 29. You might as well. Higbee getting it to the 42. 1st and 10, just a minute left. Decided to just run it and run the clock out. 22 seconds left in the game. Last play of the game. Hand off to Fowler. Fowler, and that is how the game will come to an end. 43-14 Atlanta. Atlanta showing some surprising high-powered offense. And once again, looking at the stats, 265 yards passing, but also 152 yards rushing, 409 yards of total offense. But the completion percentage is what is impressive. 73% to their 35. This was not a good offensive game for Birmingham, giving up nearly 10 minutes of possession to their opposition. Atlanta protecting their home, showing exactly what they can do. Now, to my Twitch people, I do got to speak to my YouTube people real quick, so hold on one second. To my YouTube people, thank you guys for watching. I want to have the names scroll up and down as I'm speaking. Well, I want to thank everybody for being a patron and supporting us. Because of that, you get your names on this little thing right here that, of course, my Twitch people can't see, but you can because I'm putting it on there. Yes. But if you would like to see these games live, make sure that you're heading over to twitch.tv/HEELKAIJU. We will put it up on our Twitter. We'll put it up on our Facebook. We'll put it up everywhere that we got, even in our Discord, when the games are going to be coming up. If you want to see the live games live, go ahead and join. Make sure that you're following and you're subscribed to us. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you're having a wonderful one. Catch you later. Deuces.